Good morning, this is your host with most, Emily Van Samby, coming at you with your news from the 252. Today we're starting off with a story about another horrifying creature found in Australia, walking sharks. 4 new species of sharks that use their fins to walk have been discovered in waters off of northern Australia and New Guinea, according to a new study. At less than a meter long on average, walking sharks present no threat to people, said Christine Dungeon, a scientist at Australia's University of Queensland. The 4 new species almost double the total number of known walking shark species to 9. Instead of swimming around, these little bottom-dwelling sharks actually walk using their pectoral and pelvic fins, which makes it easier for them to poke their heads under coral and rocks as they look for small fish, snails, and crustaceans to eat, said study co-author Mark Erdman at Conservational International. On to our national news. Teachers' union suing district over asbestos in schools. In Philadelphia, the union representing public school teachers in Philadelphia is suing the district over its handling of asbestos contamination in schools. The Philadelphia Federation of Students came from the city school district was forced to close a North Philadelphia elementary school for a second time Wednesday after tests demanded by teachers and union leaders showed elevated levels of asbestos. The Philadelphia Inquirer reported that distinct leaders had assured teachers a day earlier that McClure Elementary School was safe to enter. Heading over to our state's news, Wisconsin trooper contract would boost starting salaries. Starting salaries for Wisconsin state troopers would increase by nearly $6,000 a year under their first new contract in 5 years. A Republican-controlled committee of legislative leaders voted unanimously Friday to accept the new contract. It now heads to legislature to vote ratify. The troopers' last approved contract ended in 2016. The new deal covering 370 state troopers is retroactive to the 2-year period that ended in July 2020. Troopers will get a lump sum payment. Now a word from our sponsors. Handmade bath and beauty products, all natural ingredients made fresh daily. We believe that with beauty products, it's all about getting back to basics. We know how destructive additives and preservatives are on our skin, and we want products that will nourish our body, not harm it. Olive gives you the opportunity to custom your beauty regime. We bring you the freshest, all-natural ingredients from around the world. Order online or come to our store located in downtown Sheboygan's Harbor Center district to meet with our staff and customize your own products in our kitchen. Thank you to Olive for sponsoring today's radio cast. On to our local news. A Milwaukee man is being charged with choking Oshkosh police officer. A 29-year-old Milwaukee man faces multiple charges after prosecutors say he choked a police officer who tried to arrest him earlier this week. Police responded to a report of a man trying to enter an apartment about 1:20 a.m. When police arrived, Peterson fought with multiple officers and choked a 30-year-old officer, injuring his neck. Police said the officer was taken to a hospital with injuries that weren't life-threatening. If convicted, Pearson could face more than 10 years in prison. Ethiopian runner sets record. Abel Yassano set a world record in the women's half marathon on Friday in the latest breakthrough by athletes wearing high-tech Nike shoes. The Ethiopian runner won the Ras Al Khaimah half marathon in 1 hour, 4 minutes, 31 seconds, knocking 20 seconds off the record set by Jocelyn Jepkosgei and Valentina in 2017. Since 2018, the men's and women's records in both the marathon and half marathon have all been broken by athletes in Nike shoes. The Vaporfly range uses thick foam soles and a carbon plate to allow athletes to use their energy more efficiently. The shoes have prompted concerns that athletes sponsored by other companies have no chance at competing in key races, such as the upcoming Olympics. We're going to wrap up our newscast today with our weather for this week. Today we're going to expect a high of 39 degrees with a low of 26 and winds up to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be generally sunny despite a few clouds in the afternoon. Tomorrow we can expect some highs of 35 and low of 24. Once again, mostly sunny with some clouds later in the day. And Monday we're going to expect a high of 32, low of 22 with snow showers. This has been your news with the 252. Emily Van Sambeek, signing off.